I do want to make a note that before this video starts, none of these are confirmed to open in 2021. This is just me looking at a realistic standpoint for these attractions and their construction progress and when they're actually supposed to open in 2020, but none of these have been confirmed quite yet 100%. However, I'm about 85 to 95% sure they will be opening in 2021. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to SoCal Exploring. My name is Scott and you're watching your stop for all things theme park and attraction related. If you guys are new here, make sure you're subscribed with those bell notifications on so you never miss when we upload a video like the one that you're watching right now. Check us out on both of our social media accounts. Twitter is at SoCal Exploring and Instagram is at SoCal Exploring Media. And if you want to help out the channel further, then donate to our Buy Me a Coffee page, buymeacoffee.com/SoCalExploring, or you can click the link down below in the description. Help us produce higher quality theme park content for you all to enjoy. But in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 2021 Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort rides and attractions that will be opening up next year. Also, you guys like new little baby Grogu over there? Adrian, actually, Lost TV, you guys may know him. He's my co-host for my Horror Nights podcast, or one of my co-hosts. Yeah, well, he sent this little guy all the way from Florida as my Christmas present, so shout out to Adrian, as always. Such a good friend of mine, and you know, you're gonna chill there every video now. As you can see, he's a man of very many words. Anyways, let's get right into it. 2021 Disneyland attractions and Walt Disney World attractions. We'll first kick it off with Disneyland. Now, of course, hoping that Disneyland actually opens next year, because we don't have a confirmation date on when Disneyland's going to reopen. It's probably going to be sometime in 2021, but we'll just have to wait and see when that is. Anyways, over the quarantine, Disneyland has started back on construction for Avengers Campus, the brand new Marvel-themed land going in Disney's California Adventure. This land will feature 2 thrilling attractions, a Doctor Strange show, a merchandise store, and a PIM test kitchen. When Avengers Campus opens, alongside it will open an interactive Spider-Man themed attraction where it gives you the capability to shoot your own webs slinging alongside Spider-Man and defeating the Spider-Bots. This attraction will add to the shooting games already at the Disneyland Resort, like Toy Story Midway Mania and Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. And recently, Josh D'Amaro actually shared a video and pictures of the Spider-Man ride vehicles in motion in the loading station, creating more anticipation for this attraction. Now, since Buena Vista Street has reopened, on the day that we went, we were actually able to see Avengers Campus construction and actually go up to the wall and peek through a little crack. But since then, due to Gavin Newsom's new restrictions, you can't go up to Avengers Campus. However, you can see it from afar if you're lucky. And by lucky, I mean standing at the right angle to get your shots. Hopping on over to Disneyland, we have the Haunted Mansion refurbishment. Now, the last time we were actually able to ride Haunted Mansion is when it was still Haunted Mansion Holiday for the 2019-2020 season. Since then, they closed it down for a massive refurbishment. They're not going to be changing up any of the show scenes or anything. They're just going to be fixing the most necessary needs, because after all, the attraction is old, and every few years or so, it needs a major refurbishment like the one that it's getting right now. However, when the Disneyland Resort closed down in March, it still didn't look like it was set to open anytime soon. But here's to hoping that we get to experience Haunted Mansion once again, the original classic Haunted Mansion, in 2021 once Disneyland Resort reopens. Hopefully they've been working on it throughout quarantine and it's already all prepped and ready to go. Or maybe, maybe they've been putting Avengers Campus first and they just haven't been working on Haunted Mansion at all. That would suck. Also getting a major refurbishment is Snow White's Scary Adventures over in Fantasyland. Now, this ride was actually getting a major refurbishment to change the scenes, 2 scenes in particular. We don't know which scenes they are yet, but however, we did get a sneak peek of what those scenes look like once the attraction opens up newly refurbished. And in March when we were there, we could see that the outside was getting a new paint job, and you could see tons and tons of work had been done to the attraction from the outside and what we can see. And I can only assume that the amount of time that they had it closed, since they were supposed to open it early 2020, that they're already about 80% done with the inside of the attraction. So hopefully once the theme park opens up in 2021, it'll take them about a month to get this up and going, do some test runs and stuff. And then once they get the clearance to go ahead and open this, they'll finally open up the brand new Snow White's Scary Adventure attraction. I am super excited for it. A lot of talks have been going around that it's not going to be scary anymore, which I'm hoping isn't true because that's what makes the actual attraction. Hopefully it's still called Snow White's Scary Adventure. But we don't know quite yet. We didn't have tons of details that were shared with us other than the couple sneak peeks that they gave us of the new show scenes. Alright, time to hop over to Florida for Walt Disney World Resort. Now, Epcot at Walt Disney World is going through a very massive refurbishment right now, and once Epcot is all said and done with its refurbishment, when visiting Florida, this will be a must-see attraction / theme park. So let's first start off with all the stuff that will be opening in 2021 at Epcot. Of course, potentially the most anticipated thing that will be opening in next year is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. There has been construction photos released by Disney themselves, as well as some ride test footage on a different construction site, not on Epcot property. And all these different videos and photos that Disney has been releasing is very, very exciting, and it's going to be such an amazing attraction. We've talked about it before. The ride vehicles that you're in are going to have the ability to move wherever Disney wants it to. So for example, it's going to be a roller coaster mix with the way I say it is like a roller coaster mix with a traditional dark ride, because there's going to be different show scenes that you go super slow, and you can compare it a lot to Escape from Gringotts over at Universal Studios Florida. So yes, you will be on a roller coaster, but at the same time you'll go through a slow brake run and your vehicle will actually be able to turn in a complete motion to wherever that show scene is at. And the big reason I think that Cosmic Rewind will be opening up next year is because with Tron over at Magic Kingdom, it looked like it was making tons of progress to be open next year as well for Walt Disney's 50th anniversary. Walt Disney World, that is, not Walt Disney. And even though it does look like they're making tons of construction progress, we don't know the progress on the inside of the show building because we can't see a lot. With Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, we actually have photos of inside the construction building, and it looks like they're nearing completion already. They've already started work on the front of the entrance, whereas Tron right now is just the outside track and then obviously the giant square box that we see. So be looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind opening up next year at Epcot. Right in the same area of Guardians of the Galaxy and right next to Mission Space is the Space 220 restaurant. This immersive restaurant that will take you up to a space station where you'll enjoy dining, and you can see great sights of space on the outside of these giant windows that will have projections on them. Getting to the Space 220 restaurant, you'll be able to take this elevator that will actually show you, going up to the space station and playing to the storyline a little bit more. And Disney has also shared construction photos of Space 220 as well, and it looks like it's already complete. I'm sure they just have to do a couple test runs with the projection and stuff and the experience of going in the elevator, and also with times right now, how they're going to social distance in that elevator, how they're going to make it to where guest flow is quick but also at the same time safe. I mean, reports have already been coming in that there's a Space 220 restaurant sign placed outside of Mission Space, and that since then that's been covered up. We'll just have to wait and see when they eventually open this up, but I'm assuming it's going to be early 2021. My best guess is going to be February 2021. Also in that area is a brand new pavilion which is called the Play Pavilion, which is a super interactive pavilion and fun for the whole family, especially children. Now, we haven't been able to see any updates from the inside of the actual pavilion. However, we have seen them do roofing work on the outside. This is to the left of Mission Space and to the right of the entrance of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. However, like I said, it's super interactive. And with interactive stuff right now, it's all closed down in at least Walt Disney World due to COVID-19. Assuming that we'll still have these restrictions until at least about March, I'm assuming the Play Pavilion won't be opening anytime soon, probably summer of 2021, but not anything past like August. I'd say summer of 2021 is my best guess. Epcot's also getting a brand new nighttime spectacular in Harmonious, which we've already seen water barges go out in the middle of the water, and we've already been teased with tons of construction footage and of course beautiful concept art of the actual show. I can't wait to see this nighttime spectacular. It's definitely been super cool. They're also doing a daytime kind of smaller scale show. Obviously it's not going to be Harmonious, but they're going to use the water barges for a smaller daytime show during Epcot's normal operating hours. So kind of using those water barges as a multi-purpose thing, and perfect for photo opportunities, especially since there will be plenty of space for you to kind of watch it from every single angle, unless of course they decide to set actual scheduled times for it, which I don't think would be the best idea idea. Hopefully it's just kind of random or all throughout the day, because if you set a scheduled time for it, you're going to draw crowds just like you would for Harmonious the Nighttime Spectacular. And I think it'd just be best for crowd flow and everything, and give everyone the opportunity to see it if it's just random. And the last thing opening up at Epcot next year, which will probably be the first thing that opens up out of all these attractions, is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure and the Extended France Pavilion. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure will be a clone of the one over at Disneyland Paris, and is sure to excite guests as they've already shared behind the scenes footage and photos of inside the attraction. It looks 100% complete. They've already put the right entrance sign up. The France Pavilion looks absolutely beautiful. It's super exciting to see the construction from the Skyliner. And out of everything on this list, even though it is just a clone of the Disneyland Paris attraction, I think that this is the one that I am most excited about opening up in Epcot next year. Especially with the Extended France Pavilion, it gives more room for guest traffic to go in there, and of course gives another attraction for guests to line up for, making the other attractions lower wait times, like the more popular ones like Test Track and Frozen Ever After. But Remy's Ratatouille Adventure will run on a trackless dark ride system, and you'll join your favorite characters from the film of Ratatouille, like Remy and Romeo, on a thrilling adventure through the kitchen. And of course, you'll see all these big foods, and you'll be like you're on the size of a rat. Moving on over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and right next to Disney's Hollywood Studios is the brand new Star Wars themed hotel, the Galactic Star Cruiser. And I've already voiced my opinion on this, but I'm sure they want to get this open for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. It's already nearing completion, guys. They've already shared photos of what the rooms actually look like, complete, like actual real photos, not just concept art. And for those of you guys who still don't know what the Galactic Star Cruiser is, well, it's an immersive Star Wars themed hotel where you're gonna actually feel like you're on a Star Cruiser. There's restaurant options, there's interactive options, and there's different immersive things that you're gonna be able to experience in the Galactic Star Cruiser. And if you're a big Star Wars fan like myself, then this is definitely the hotel for you guys. In Toy Story Land, as our last attraction, in this case a restaurant opening up in 2021, is Toy Story's Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. It's going to be as soon as you enter in from the front entrance of Toy Story Land, not the back entrance where Galaxy's Edge is at. As soon as you enter, to your right is going to be Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. And honestly, this restaurant's going to be fun. It's going to be cute. And of course, barbecue. How could you pass up on that? So be looking forward to Roundup Rodeo Barbecue opening up at Toy Story Land in 2021. But that does it for today's video. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments section what you're most looking forward to opening at both the Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World in 2021. And if there's one that I missed in there, make sure to leave it down in the comments section below as well. If you guys are new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on. My name is Scott, and you've been watching SoCal Exploring. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.